Yo, what's up, fuckers? So it's currently 3:13 a.m., January the 15th, and I was bored. I was very bored, so I decided to do some tier lists, right? And then I got the brilliant idea of doing a tier list here for Minecraft, and so I searched up Minecraft here on Tier Maker, and I found this Minecraft block tier list maker. Thank you for that very clever name, MXRKP. Also, thank you for whatever the fuck that is. I'm just putting that in F immediately. I don't know what that is. Also, before anyone asks why this sounds so crisp and like I'm straight up in your ears, it's because I'm recording this on a mic that I would use if I wasn't streaming and whatnot, like my regular recording mic and whatnot. But the thing is, I couldn't be bothered to set it up on a stand or anything, so I'm just holding it. So I can literally just put you guys down on my desk and just have you guys chill there if I felt like it. Like if I thought you guys were just being annoying and I was like, fuck it, you're staying on my desk for the rest of this. I could, but I'm not gonna do that because that would be really mean and also sound really weird probably. So anyway, enough introductions. Let's get into this stupid fucking bullshit.
Your persistence of memory catching up like Dolly swam off and found contorted on the sofa in the lobby, and I'm probably haunted by my own accomplishments.
I would imagine this video is probably not gonna get monetized considering I've said fucking shit about 4 times here in the first like 2 minutes. So that's gonna be fun. Regardless, let's start things off here. So we have iron or I'm thinking we put iron in, let's put it in A. I think iron is very useful, you know, that's really the fundamentals of where you get everything going in Minecraft, but I don't know. I feel like once you really advance to diamonds, it's like, in most instances, you probably won't go back to iron. So for the most part, I think iron is pretty good, especially to get to where you gotta go in terms of climbing up the Minecraft hierarchy of shit, you know. That makes sense. I think iron's just very useful to progress in the game and everything of that sort, so I'm gonna put it in A. Coal, would it be a hot take? Hot take, because it's cool to say that coal is like legit one of the most useful things in Minecraft. You know, you use it to cook up food, you use it to make torches, you use it to cook up food and make torches. No, but all jokes aside, I do think coal is just really useful since, I mean, you're not going to be able to get iron without coal and not vice versa, but you're not going to be able to get a lot of stuff if you don't have that coal to fuel it. I mean, you could just be a weirdo who just uses charcoal, but I would hope that you people are not absolute psychopaths and do something like that. Next block up is just logs, I guess, and I'm gonna put that in B. I think logs are just okay. I use them a lot for building. Well, I use them far less than actual planks themselves, but I think logs are a good, like, kind of like just outline for things. I think they're very useful in that aspect, and I just think they're all right. You know, you also do use it to get a lot of stuff. I mean, you use it to get planks, and then you use planks to, you know, all that sort of stuff. But logs themselves, they're all right. They're solid. Honestly, just gonna drop that down to C. Just so I can clickbait this and be controversial. I would hope this is not a hot take, but leaves go directly in F. I don't give a single fuck about leaves. I fucking hate leaves. They're so annoying, especially when they're oftentimes too close to another tree to rightfully decay. That's really fucking annoying. Leaves suck. Leaf stands, please don't watch this video. Okay, next up, sponge. I've never used a sponge in my life. That's going in F. I don't think sponges are too useful or too good. I mean, I know some people who have used sponges, but I'm not one of those people because I have a decent grasp of reality and sense of self. That's a joke, by the way. Glass? Glass is one of those where it's like, I don't use it too much, but I mean, I do get... It's really nice to like make things prettier, I suppose. So I'm gonna put it in C, because while I don't use it anywhere near as much as something like coal or iron, and I don't say this to build, of course, that would be absolutely ridiculous. But while I don't use it or don't get as much use out of it there, I still think it's pretty nice. I would probably rank it higher if I did a lot of brewing, but I don't, so see it goes. Lapis, you know, ever since the addition of Lapis into enchanting and everything, Lapis got so much more useful and everything. Considering how much useful it is, I'm gonna put it in A, because if not, we would not be able to enchant, and that's, you know, pretty important parts of most Minecraft playthroughs, unless you just play like mini games and shit, in which case that's completely unrelated to this. Why are you here? I'm kidding, by the way. You can stay. You have my permission. Lapis Block. I've never used it to build, and I only use it to store Lapis, so I don't have a billion Lapis, so I'm just gonna put that in D. I do think it's useful in the sense that, you know, it helps clear up inventory space and space for storage, but aside from that, you're not gonna see me ever, like, building with it or anything, because it's kind of ugly. What fucking stone is this? Hold up. Is that andesite? That's not andesite. Oh, it's fucking granite. Ugh. That's fucking ugly. I've never used granite in my life. I think it's a very ugly block. I don't like it. Get it away from me. That's my opinion on granite. Dispensers, I've used them a couple times here and there for various redstone contraptions and so on, but I don't think they're too great. I don't have too much else to say about that. It just goes in D. Sandstone, I don't really like it too much. I don't think it's too pretty of a block, and I think the only thing that really complements sandstone is more sandstone, or maybe like some quartz, and honestly, I don't know, I've just never been too fond of sandstone, and I just never really use it, so down in the F tier you go with weird fucking taco dog, whatever the fuck that is. Note block. I don't use you at all. I don't think I've ever used a note block, aside from like annoying my friends with a macro and just spam clicking it. You stay in F and think about what you've done. Bed, I don't know. They're a vital aspect of the game, especially ever since they added phantoms and shit. But I always like don't really think too deeply about beds, and I just kind of have them just cause. So I'm gonna go C, because while they are important, it's not like I'm making them because I like them and everything. I'm just gonna get this out of the way right now. I almost put that as a rail. I don't like any of the rails. I've never really used rails too deeply in Minecraft, and I've never been too fond of them, so get the fuck out of there. Sticky piston. I don't use it too often, but I think it's alright. I think it's kind of neat, especially because, you know, the fact that it is a sticky piston, it can hold on to stuff, push stuff, and then bring it back. Whereas piston, I feel like, is the far inferior version, because you can't bring stuff back once you've done it. I suppose some Minecraft experts and fucking redstoneologists in the comments would probably be like, but they're better for farms and whatnot, to which I say, I don't really care. Cobweb. I think it's a neat block, but I've never really used it, so I think I'll just throw it in D, because I don't hate it. It's also kind of useful sometimes, because it'll sometimes be how I get string for a fishing rod if I have not killed a spider or something of that sort, so it's like, you know what, you get some use, Cobweb, so I'll keep you around. Wool, I'm gonna put that in B. I'm gonna put that in B. It gets a decent amount of use, whether it be stuff like, you know, the banners, beds, carpets, etc. I think wool's pretty good, pretty useful, pretty solid. I wouldn't put it in S or A, but I think it's good enough to at least be like, yeah, that's alright. Which one's this one? Is this diorite? Yeah, that's diorite. Okay. I don't like this thumbnail. It scares me. Anyway, diorite. Get the fuck out of here. I don't like diorite either. I've never used diorite either. I don't like diorite. This post was brought to you by Anti-Diorite Gang. Gold blocks. Flashy, but I don't really use them. I think they're neat, and that's kind of it. I'm gonna put it in D. Iron blocks, I'm gonna put that alongside the wool blocks because, you know, you do use it for some stuff, maybe not too much, but considering the fact that you at least use them for anvils and whatnot, I think they're really fucking useful for that because I use anvils a lot. Bricks, I've never used bricks in my life in Minecraft. That's not a joke. I've been playing since about like 2012 and I've not used bricks, period. So get the fuck out of here with that. TNT, fun, but kind of it. That's kind of it. You're probably not gonna get too much use out of it out of just fun. Bookshelves I think are very useful in a lot of aspects. I mean, especially considering the fact that, you know, they're important to enchanting, and considering I have lapis up there for enchanting, I'm gonna put it in A. Mossy cobblestone, cool block, but that's kind of it. Obsidian. I think obsidian's kind of neat, but I also don't really use it in much because it takes like a billion years to get, so I'll just put it in C. Torches, I'm gonna put that in A because you literally need torches unless you're one of those weirdos who has like those like I think it's part of Optifine where like the light follows wherever the torch is, like if you have it in your hand. I'm like a Minecraft boomer, like I don't like using that because I like just lighting things up with the torch, especially because I get lost very easily. Spawner, I think they're cool. I love how you can barely see that, but I think they're cool, and as rare as they are, I also do kind of like making like XP grinders and whatnot. I think they're very neat, and I've always had fun with that. Also, they're just a joy to come around because there's always the sense of surprise when you're like, oh my god, guys, look at this bullshit. Chest, fairly important. I'm gonna put that in the same area as torches and whatnot because I feel like if you do not have a chest, you're just never gonna get anywhere because you have too much shit. Another stone block, I don't give a fuck. Diamonds, F tier, they're so useless. No, I'm kidding. I guess I'll put diamonds in S tier because, you know, diamonds are like, you know, that's what you really strive for in Minecraft, so I'm gonna just put that there. Diamond blocks though, aside from being able to store your diamonds more efficiently, I think the diamond block itself is not really useful for building, and you don't really use it in anything else, so that's staying in D. Stay the fuck there, diamond. I don't like you. Crafting table, that's getting an A, because you use it for literally everything. Furnace, I'm putting that in S, because you're not going to be able to smelt up your shit if you don't have a furnace. You get like literally infinite use out of that. I mean, I'm sure someone's gonna be like, how come you have the furnace there but the crafting table over there? It's like, I don't know, it's like 3:30 in the morning. Cut me some slack. I don't know what I'm doing. Sign, fun, but I barely use it. Stairs, actually pretty solid building block. I like using it to add just so everything isn't super square and whatnot. I think that's neat. Door, C, because, you know, it keeps monsters out and is sometimes decent for completing the look of your house, but aside from that, it's just a door. Ladder, I barely use that, so I'm gonna put that in D. Pressure plate, don't really use it. Get the fuck. Cobblestone, pretty solid. I'm gonna put it in A. I mean, aside from being useful for a lot of stuff you make, I do feel like cobblestone is just a fairly decent looking block, and, you know, you can get stone out of that, among various other things, so I think that's fine as it is. Redstone, or really annoying, redstone torch, don't really use it. Snow, I've never really used it. I don't give a fuck. Ice can be kind of useful, but I barely use it. I'm gonna go D. Clay, I don't fucking use it. F. Jukebox, it's neat, but I rarely ever have any music disc to accompany it, so you're going in D. Fence, useful, or useful for like decoration and maybe keeping like animals in a pen, but that's kind of it in my opinion. Pumpkin, I don't really use it and I don't really like it too much. Netherrack, ugly, get the fuck. Soul sand, you can use it for farms, for nether warts and stuff, and then there's the addition of the whole like water, or like the effect it has on water, so I think it's kind of cool. Actually, I'm pushing that up to C. I think the whole water thing does make it a lot more useful though. Plank, wooden plank, I guess I don't really have a choice but to put that in S, considering how often you use that for like everything. I also think depending on the plank type and what other blocks you're building with, I always feel like planks are a really good addition to what you're building. Glowstone is kind of ugly, but I also do feel like it makes a really neat addition in terms of lighting without having to use torches and whatnot. I can tell this thing is a little older because we don't have like lanterns and other stuff like that, but it's fine. Stone bricks, kind of pretty, but I don't use it too often. I'm going to put that in D. Iron bars, I don't really use them, period. You're staying in F. Netherrack, prettier block, or nether brick, my bad. Nether brick, prettier block than netherrack, but I don't really use it too much. Enchantment table, very important, very, very important. I'm just going to put it in A, because it's very important. Did you guys know it's very important? It's very important. Brewing stand. I don't know why I forgot the name. That's going in F. I don't know how to use it, and I don't use it. Speaking of cauldron, I don't remember the last time I ever used a cauldron properly. Endstone, neat block. I don't really use it for much though, so D. Redstone lamp, you're going in A because you're basically the same as glowstone, and while you might need a redstone signal to power you, I do think redstone lamps are prettier. Emeralds, as in like the ore, kind of useful, mostly for villager trading and whatnot, but I don't think it's as important as everything else I have above it. Bedrock, I don't even know what to say about this. It's fucking bedrock. S tier. Okay, where was that? Ender chest, that, no bullshit, no joke. I think ender chests are like one of the most useful blocks in the game. I like it a lot. I think it's definitely one of the best additions in Minecraft. If we had shulker boxes here, that would definitely be up there as well, but since we don't, it's fine. Emerald blocks, D, because I don't care too deeply about it. Beacons, pretty cool, but I've never actually been able to make too many, so it's one of those things where I think they're great, but the problem is, you know, you need so many resources to actually get it working super well, so I'm gonna actually bump that down to B. Cobblestone wall or whatever the fuck, I don't really use it. You're staying in F. Player head, I think it's funny. That's kind of it. D. Anvil, very useful. I'm putting that in A alongside some of the other utility blocks. This redstone signal bullshit, I don't like it. Redstone block, really ugly. Get it away from me. Netherrack ore. Wait, netherrack. Quartz ore. I mean, it gets us quartz, but the ore itself, very ugly. Quartz, I think, is a very pretty block, and I think complements a lot of stuff. So let's go with C. Water. You need it for a lot of things, but I'm not using it too often, so C. Also, I just realized I didn't have these rails in here. Fuck off. What is this? Because you have the dispenser. I don't remember what this is. Oh, the dropper, that's what it is. I know at least two people were having strokes like, how do you not know the dropper? It's like, because I don't fucking use it, so I'm putting it in an F. Slime block, while I think is very cool, I sadly do not get much opportunity to use it because slimes are a bitch to find. Coal block, really efficient way of storing coal, and also actually really good for smelting stuff, considering the fact that I don't remember how much it cooks up relative to coal, but it lasts a while, and while it might be a waste, it's also a good way of, no pun intended, burning through coal if you have like a billion coal, which I'm sure you will if you have like fortune. Lava, I don't use it. Lava has almost killed me multiple times. Fuck lava. Me and my homies hate lava. Sand. Really annoying. Really fucking annoying. Get that shit out of here. I just realized that this tier list just not have gravel. It just didn't have gravel. Yo, fucking MXR KP, however you say your name. How did you forget gravel? I wanted to shit all over gravel. Don't take that out of context. And I can't because it's not here on the list. Oh well. Grass? Kind of pretty. Helps pretty things up. I'm gonna put that in D. Stone? By itself, not too fond of it. Just gonna put that in F. Anyway, after about 20 minutes here of bullshit at 3 in the morning, I believe we have our final list here. It's not too interesting. It's not too controversial. Please give me your money. Subscribe if you're not already doing so, please. I'm desperate. Can we get this video to 1 million likes? Thank you. I will see you guys again tomorrow for another Minecraft tier list video. That's a joke. Unless you guys really want another one of these videos, I'm probably never gonna make another one again. It's really late. I need sleep. Good night.
When I'm lucid, I wish to lose it.